For you, what is it? Because you know, you have a label. Is that something that? Do you have other artists that you have signed right now?
No. So yeah, the label. So what I have is I decided to make my own label with my partner, 100. So we haven't signed. We've been thinking about it, but the thing is, when you sign people, it's kind of hard, bro. Being an artist yourself, like, you know what I mean, you gotta try to juggle, like, you know what I'm saying, being an artist and then
Being
helping this artist, grow. So I think that's kind of a hard thing to do. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. Because then at the same time, then you have like their life in your hands, kind of.
Yeah, and you know,
while
what I'm
you're
saying?
still trying to push your shit. And you want to be fair to them.
You want to be fair. Also, there's certain moves that he should be making that I don't have to make anymore. You know what I'm saying? Right. Or, so you kind of got to balance that out. But I think we're getting to the time that it's time to start signing artists. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll probably retire rapping in the next 5 years.
I feel like Yo Gotti did it right when he started to like level up CMG.
Right.
He would drop here and there, but like he was pretty like, I felt like he was pretty locked in on like cracking the label off. And now he's got Glorilla and Moneybagg Yo and fucking,
Right. But I think it's different because he was popping on a global scale.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So on a global scale, you know what I mean, I think it's probably easier to bring artists out, you know what I'm saying?
100%, especially when you have a deal with Interscope, a label deal with Interscope.
Right.
So you have the machine.
Yeah, you have a machine behind you. On an independent scale, it's kind of hard because it's kind of hard because you're trying to figure out what you did to get you here as an independent artist. So you're trying to implement that.
And the
to
rules
him.
have kind of changed, right? A little, from the time you were coming up, it's like a fucking whole new world. You know what I'm saying?
It is, bro.
It really is. What are your thoughts on like because now there's like a real, however you feel about the podcast space and the blog space in the Mexican hip hop community, whether it's the food communities or like in Arizona, we have Arizona Fools. Like there's like this whole like, world of media now
that you have to be in tune with.
Right.
You have to be in tune with it. Back then we didn't.
Right. And then there's podcasts, there's just a lot. Like it's like we said, it's a whole new thing. But like, how do you like? And then like it also gives artists the opportunity to get on camera and say some stupid shit, say some shit that gets misinterpreted, beef start, whatever the fuck, and then the blogs run with it. Like, what are your thoughts on just all that?
I think it's bullshit. Like, I think you shouldn't have to. My perspective on it is like, the reason why I say it's bullshit is because people feel like they need to do some dumb shit to get views, you know what I'm saying? Or do some, let's do some viral shit. Like, when was that a thing? Like, let's go viral.
Right.
You know what I mean? When we were just dropping on YouTube. My first album dropped on Dat Piff.
Crazy. Fucking
shout out to Dat Piff, you feel me?
I was so sad when they took it down.
That's crazy, huh?
Because it has so much shit on it.
How many of these new rappers know about Dat Piff, though?
I would hope. Dat Piff was a wave.
That was the shit.
Yeah, man. They had all the Dream Chasers on there, all the Wayne shit, all the ill shit. Now you got to go on YouTube to find that shit.
Right. So, yeah, I just say, I feel like if you do something intentionally to bring attention to you, you know what I mean? I feel like that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been one to let the music speak for itself. That's why you know how long I've been in the game. You see me around and shit. I've never been the one to like jump on shit and just pop off,
right,
or do something goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just not in me. You know what I'm saying? And if you're doing that, just to bring you attention, it's just shit like that. Then I think that's kind of like a small form of like selling what would be selling out to us back then, you know what I mean? So I don't know, like
I think it's like a good thing because now there's like outlets that cover Mexican hip hop exclusively,
right?
And so it's like, okay, that's good. And then there's other shit where it's like, okay, well, some of these outlets also can throw some gasoline on the fire of like certain issues with people.
A lot. I feel like that happens more.
It happens a lot.
I think it happened. I think they're more than them breaking artists. They're breaking artists down.
Like it just happened with the Drex kid and the kid from Stink Team. I felt like I was like, God damn, these motherfuckers are turning this beef up. Like,
yeah.
And it was like I think some shit happened. I don't know, but I was just like, fuck.
No, I seen that. Yeah.
It was just like unfortunate because it's like, hey man, like this shit ain't worth the fucking
right
likes you're getting on a blog post. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These people's real lives, and these kids. Neither of these kids have. However, you want to consider making it. Neither of them kids are millionaires. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
right.
Neither of them are in a position where their lives have where they could kick it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, they're still on. Like Drex is hot, but these fools are still on the come up. So it's
still on the come up. Yeah. So yeah, situations like that, like. Don't get me wrong, like I fuck with certain podcasts and I fuck with certain people as individuals and what they're doing as a movement. You can't knock the hustle. That's another hustle now. You know
that's
what
why I
I'm
fuck with Icon. Icon be staying out of that messy shit.
Fuck Icon.
Oh, never mind.
Nah, that's my boy. But yeah. Yeah,
I'm
but
damn.
Like nah, Icon does try to stay out the messy shit, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like
he plays his favorites though.
He does.
But I think he left Full Community for some
because it
moral
was getting
shit.
some ugly shit.
Exactly,
Yeah, it was
which
getting
I
ugly.
respect. Yeah.
No, I gotta respect that. When I talked to him, I was just like, before I would see him and because I've known Icon for 10 years plus.
Right, he used to rap. Yeah.
Yeah. So
shoot videos, all that.
I'd be like, man, you falling into all that dumb shit. He would always be like, nah, that's not me. It's not me. And I was like, man, that's bullshit. But the day he left, and the reason why he left, I was like, all right, maybe he was telling the truth.
Yeah, nah. I called him when he did it. He was like, he was like, I can't be. He's like, bro, I just can't. This just doesn't sit well with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're putting that out there, right? So I'm very careful about what I put out. You know what I'm saying? Like the internet and they see what I want them to see.
Right.
You know what I mean? I have total control of that aspect.
100%.
So if you're doing some crazy shit, or you're letting people do some crazy shit around you, and you filming this shit, you're almost just doing it to yourself. You can't get mad at a blog for both.
For sure. If you're putting it out there, like you said, if you're putting it out there,
you have full control.
That's on you, bruh.
Yeah.
People will get fucked up on this internet shit so easily. I'll be disappointed in people so much because I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Why?
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. You put
that's
in shit.
Bro, I've had so many people tell me like, yo, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. The podcast would be bigger if you did this, or if you did the streaming and you went. I'm like, bro, I don't want people to be too invested in my personal life, and like I'm cool, dog. Like there's just certain shit that's just like, for me it's just not worth it,
Yeah, it's not. So how can you turn around and blame the podcast for
that's true.
You know what I'm saying, or the vlogs?
If you posted it, if it's out there on your shit, they're covering what you already posted.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So people are quick to get mad at them, but all they want is news, bro. And
you should have kept it off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you posted some shit on your story, it's kind of free. It's up for grabs at that point, right?
Yeah, and that's what they do. People like you know what I'm saying, and Head and Chuck and all them people, like, you guys come from music. You guys come from, you know what I'm saying, from radio and all that shit. So it makes more sense for what you guys are doing. You guys are more involved with the music where you guys could actually speak with.
I just love the music, and I just come from a background where like, I just can't do certain shit, dog. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
but on the other hand, the blogs, they don't come from that.
Correct.
So all they're looking
the Wild
for,
Wild West, dog.
is those viral clips.
For sure.
So don't give it to them, guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just relax.
Go viral for your song being dope.
Right. You know what I mean?
Or, I'll see some people get creative with their rollouts where they're like, they know it's gonna go viral and they're like low key trolling, but it's like on purpose and it's like, okay, like it's like harmless. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I get it,
So how dumb does this sound? This is like, right now, if I want to go viral, I could, right? I could go and get into some shit. I could go shoot up a fucking club.
Well,
I could get arrested.
We could set up this interview to where you get mad and walk out.
Yeah, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? A fucking rack a line right here, and then that's gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
God.
But see how easy it is. The bad shit, they going to grab it, bruh.
For sure.
They're gonna grab it. You know what I'm saying?